Great crowd on hand at Angel Stadium. Last year, the Angels won all 6 matchups against the Blue. Halos have won 7 in a row against the Dodgers. They'll try to make it 8 tonight.
It'll be the right-hander Jack Kohanowitz making his 9th start of the season.
Shohei Ohtani so far this season has been really good when he's ahead of the count. Not as much as far as the power when he's behind the count.
And a strikeout to start the game, Jack Kohanowitz. And another strikeout to start this ball game. Jack Kohanowitz sits down the first 2.
Another strikeout on a changeup. See how far out in front?
Already a pair of punch-outs against the Dodgers. Hit in the air to center field. Mike Trout's got a beat on it, and that's how the inning comes to a close.
Dodgers go in order, 1, 2, 3. Here comes right-hander Will Klein.
It's a little different look for the Dodgers on the mound. We thought Blake Snell was going to start this game. He has been scratched. Will Klein gets the nod. I guess Klein is just that guy for the Dodgers. When they need an arm to go get you some innings, call Will Klein. They did in Game 3, and he was excellent to help the Dodgers survive enough before Freddie Freeman hit the home run.
So a quick, clean inning for Klein. Angels go down 1, 2, 3.
Jack Kohanowitz this year has been a lot different at home versus on the road. This is 4th home start. When he has pitched in this building, he has pitched to a 1.53 ERA.
That's straight in there. That's in there. I would do that too. That's a strike.
Yeah, that's a strike all the way. A good decision. Here's Max Muncy.
Routine ground ball hit right to second. Peraza will throw out Muncy, and that's 6 straight. Retired by Kohanowitz.
And the first pitch breaking ball slips away from Klein and hits Neto.
If you're going to get hit, that's about pretty much as good as it can go for you as a batter.
So Neto's on. Leads the Angels with 7 steals. And there's a ground ball base hit off the bat of Josh Lowe. It's going to roll out to Teoscar Hernandez.
So now here's Logan O'Hoppe.
A lot of speed on the bases too.
Logan O'Hoppe hit the right field. Tucker is there, and that will do it.
Angels end up leaving a pair on.
I don't know what it is about Jack Kohanowitz against some of the better teams in baseball. Dominated the Dodgers a season ago. Now is through the minimum through 2 innings. Kohanowitz has had a tendency to rise to the moment. Hits the ball right at Nolan Shotwell, who's there to secure it for the second out.
That's why you have a glove out there. That's why you throw strikes.
Thank you very much.
Dodgers looking for their first base runner of the game against Kohanowitz. And Ha-Seong Kim will be that first base runner. Off the glove of Peraza into shallow center. A 2-out single.
Kim with such great speed, and now Shohei Ohtani comes up. And that's going to end up being a walk to Ohtani. 2 on, 2 out for Mookie Betts.
Here's the 1-0. And it's a little tapper in front of the plate. Kohanowitz has it, throws, and throws a strike to Shotwell, and the inning is over. 1-3 on the bouncer.
Jack Kohanowitz has been good against the Dodgers so far in his career. He's been good tonight. 3 scoreless innings. Smith hits it in the air to shallow center field. That's going to fall in front of Trout for a single.
Sometimes when you see a swing like that, you anticipate it being going a little bit deeper.
Kyle Tucker bats now for the Dodgers. Importance of the command to walks burned Kohanowitz. Now here he is, a walk to put 2 on and nobody out. Okay, so here is Andy Paez, strikeout victim his first time up. Gets away from O'Hoppe, back to Kohanowitz, and on the wild pitch, both runners advance. And this is the last thing you want to see in this situation. O'Hoppe, who's in his first game coming back from the injured list, dealing with a left wrist fracture, now holding that left wrist. And O'Hoppe, who worked so hard to get back quickly for the Angels, and I guess he's dealing with that pain now as he'll stay in the game.
The way he's been swinging Paez, I would not be surprised if Dave Roberts gave him the green light here.
Paez to center field. Trout on his horse. He's at the wall. It's gone! Andy Paez had a green light, swinging 3-0 and swinging the Dodgers into the lead. Home run number 10 this season for Paez, and it went 407 feet.
And he was ready, and it's a lot of trust in your manager to give you a green light there. And he made Kohanowitz and the Angels pay for it.
0-2 on Muncy, trying to back it up. In the air, deep right field. Back it goes, back to back. These 2 guys have been carrying this lineup for most of the year. Paez and Muncy, 4-0 Dodgers.
Andy hit his 10th. Max just hit his 12th.
1 inning changes everything. 2-0 to Teoscar.
Here's one that's popped in the air, shallow right field, going back on the outfield grass, making the catch on that one. A nice sprawling catch by Peraza, the second baseman. That was a nice play. That's a first out.
Another stop by Peraza. Throw from his back.
Wow.
And he got it.
That is a highlight play for the ages right there for Peraza.
Boy, a couple of sparkling defensive plays in the inning here by Peraza. He threw that one almost lying on his back from the outfield grass and got it there in time.
The Dodgers up on the Angels 4-0. All 4 runs coming in the last inning on 2 swings. Andy Pajes with a 3-run shot. Max Muncy went back-to-back with a solo blast. Ohtani in the air, left field, toward the corner low. He reaches up, he can't get there. It's off the warning track and the base of the short wall. A leadoff double for Ohtani. Look out, he's caught off second. He got back just in time. The ball kind of skipped away in the throw in for the Angel defense.
He's just feet away from hitting that right down the line for a home run. Swinging like he's hitting the ball to left center.
Beds to Grissom. Able to hold Ohtani at second for the first down. Will Smith now bats. Grissom, diving stop, long throw. He got it.
What a play that was. Kohanowitz pointing at Grissom there. That's some outstanding plays at third. Just right over that bag, I guess. And what a throw.
You think about the Angels lately and the play of Grissom and Peraza and what they have meant in the Angel offense. In this game tonight, the defense from those two has been electric. Tucker walked and scored his first time, or his last time up, I should say. Hits the ball hard towards the gap. Adele closing in, lays out. And Joe Adele takes a run away.
And finally, we're seeing Joe Adele take a run away without going over a wall to make the play.
Sam, this has been a defensive exhibition tonight.
Looks like that's going to be it for Logan O'Hoppe tonight. Sebastian Rivero coming into the game. O'Hoppe and his first game back from the left wrist injury. Sebastian Rivero comes into the game to catch. Andy Pajes is the biggest swing of the night so far. 3-run homer his last time up. Dodgers with 4-0 lead, top of the 6th.
Nice play again by another fielder for the Halos. It's Zach Nenner. Nice play.
Muncy to right field. And he's got his second hit.
1 on and 1 out for the Dodgers in the 6th with Teoscar coming up.
Teo 0 for 2. Fly ball, right field, hit deep. This ball's back, and it is gone. A home run. Just got over the yellow line in right field. Teoscar Hernandez with a 2-run shot. And how good does that gotta feel for Teo? He had gone 23 straight games without a homer. He's got one now. Finally, some sunflower seeds.
Don't you love the fact that it's to the opposite field? That is the sign of better things to come.
Alex Vesia has entered the contest for the Dodgers.
19th game already this season. Really the second time over the last 3 seasons now. Dave Roberts forced into a bullpen game. The Halos have really had a tough time against a bullpen game by the Dodgers.
Second strikeout of the inning for Vesia.
And there's a swing and a miss. Ball bounced in, throwing to first to complete the strikeout. Will Smith, and the Angels are retired as Vesia ends up striking out 3 in the inning.
Dodger fans enjoying the lead right now. I can understand why that Angel fan has been a little frustrated not seeing the Angels score yet in this game.
Jack Dreyer, and he was in 67 games for them a year ago. Made 5 starts, had 4 saves. First batter he will face will be Peraza. Right fielder Kyle Tucker hardly has to move, and he will make the catch in medium right.
And you want to see some consistent offense, but it does make it more difficult when you're dealing with different arms, different velocity, different spin.
He immediately started walking to the third base dugout. Dreyer picks up his second strikeout of the inning. This one looking.
Charlie Barnes enters the game for the Dodgers. Just getting called up from AAA Oklahoma City earlier today after the news that Blake Snell's going to the 15-8 injured list for those loose bodies in his left elbow. Jorge Soler is the first batter he'll face.
Really need to get Soler locked back in again. He's driving in run after run there early part of the season.
First out in the inning.
Guys sitting on fastballs, high velocity fastballs, but have a changeup, just throwing the timing off of hitters.
Broken bat for Joe Adele.
That was a changeup there again.
The most pitchers used in a Dodgers shutout all time is 8. Charlie Barnes is their 8th tonight. If Barnes can get the last out, this would be just the 10th instance since 1901 that a team has thrown a shutout using at least 8 pitchers. Drifting back, he makes the catch, and that's a win for LA. They take the Freeway Series opener by a final of 6-0, their 5th shutout victory of the year and 2nd in the last 3 games.